So we are here primarily to talk about Zlatan, and let's talk about him. AC Milan, yeah. So we'll sum up the whole AC Milan story in one line. They were bad and now they are getting good, and that's a good sign, and it gives hope for other teams who are on a rebuild. So moving on to Zlatan. This guy, I don't know how we could put him in words, and like, I honestly, I know that he makes big statements. I know it seems like he has a very bad attitude, calling himself God and brilliant, and in his own words, he just magnifies himself. But the thing is, he also backs up his claims. Like if he says I'm going to do this, he does that. Even at 39, he's scoring goals. And like Jittu keeps pointing out in episode after episode, even though he's becoming old, yes, he has become slow, all of that, he still has that wisdom to use the younger players around him to make it convenient for him to score those goals, for him to get those results. And that shows you what a brilliant sports person he is, and what a great mind he has, and why that is very important for an athlete. And this is just the intro, so Jittu, you can take it away from here.
So, Zlatan, like I just looked at his stats, and this season for a 39-year-old, he has scored a goal in every single match almost, you can say. Like he played 6 games this season, and he scored 7 goals and 1 assist also. And from that you could say, like, yeah, he scored some penalties as well, but all those penalties he himself got because he made runs into the box, and he made the defenders foul him. So he worked it out. And last game I saw something even more crazy. Like he's still having legs to chase the defender, like chase the goalkeeper around, and he's not giving up. He's definitely not giving up. It is very unbelievable to see a 39-year-old do this. And having him in the starting 11 gives another level of confidence. Like even if he's benched also, like he regularly has this team talks with the younger players. Bear in mind, because Milan squad is the youngest squad in their history, I think, because this squad is just the average age of squad is 22 years. So Zlatan is like the most senior person in the team, and he he is the one who guides him. So yeah, some people might have issues with the way he speaks, but he backs it up also, and he is a commanding figure in the pitch. And I don't think, like, if he was not there in the team, they, like, even though the lot of the players in Milan had those potential in them, like they could not be able to show it up. Like the courage he gives to them, like you can do it. Like if a guy just like he's confident in what he's doing also. So maybe you don't know, like maybe he could even end up bringing the Scudetto to Milan after so long, and like 9 years or something.
And on a whole different this thing, Zlatan is also known for his controversies on and off field, how he just, what should I say, brushes people aside, just like shoves people aside with his words, how he just picks them up and throws them away. But he has a superstar mentality, and he backs that up with his results. And for a person who I thought, a person moving on to MLS, going to an MLS club, that's generally, I don't mean any disrespect to anyone playing in the MLS or anyone who likes MLS football, but generally when a person goes to the MLS, it's basically a glorified retirement home, according to me. So I thought he went there and it's like, yeah, we are done. Zlatan is done. It was a good career. He was brilliant. He's great. He's going to play maybe 1 or 2 years in MLS and call it quits. And guess what happens? He plays, I think, 1 or 2 seasons in MLS, and then he moves back to play in the Serie A. And that is no joke. You move on from playing in a league. I'm not going to say MLS is not competitive at all, and that Serie A is very competitive or whatever, but from moving on to a place where you are easily, I can say, the best in that whole league, to coming in a league where there will be active competition, not only for you in the league, but also for you in the team. In the team in specific, I want to mention, because it's not like everyone else is going to be put aside just because Zlatan is there. And like the thing is, he's still proving that he can compete with the younger people for chances for playing, and that is just brilliant in my opinion. Like seriously brilliant. At 39, he's competing with players like I don't know half his age or something, and he also gets into the starting 11. And if he's not starting, most often he also gets subbed into the game and he makes a difference. And like I cannot even comprehend a person doing that. Ronaldo, I understand, is 35 and I don't know how many more years he has got into it. Messi is 33, but I definitely don't see either of them playing all the way up till 39 at this level. Definitely not at this level. Maybe they can play at 39 and maybe some South American league. I'm not saying South American league, leagues are bad, or like any small league, or maybe something like an ISL or something. That's a dream, but like I'm pretty sure neither of them can play at 39 at this level and still compete on that level and bring results consistently home, and that is brilliant. And like he was bought to Barcelona in a high profile move, and then he realized that he's no longer the ace, no longer the star, and he actually moved on. And kudos to that, because he knows his status, he knows his level, and he knows he's not meant to play second fiddle around anyone. And he backed himself up, and there was no turning back. He's always moved on, club after club. It didn't work at United, he moved on. And MLS, he thought was slightly beneath him, he moved on. Like that is like, I don't know, I just can't stop talking about the greatness of this person. And he famously said, I don't know, in 2000 something, when Arsene Wenger wanted him to come for a trial at Arsenal, he's like, Zlatan doesn't do auditions. That is easily among the most iconic dialogues of all time, not just in football, like of all time, in everything. Like he was not even like a guaranteed first team player at what, he was not even at Ajax at that time. I think he was at Malmo still. He didn't even make a move to like the big leagues, and he already had the guts at that time to say, I don't do auditions, to a team as big as Arsenal. And he went on to Ajax, and then he moved on from there on, and the rest is history. Anything else you would like to add on, Jittu?
I think not much. Like it's very weird. Like you can never expect a player to come out of suppose MLS. No disrespect. Like most of the players in Europe go there for retirement and like to build a brand or something. Like most of them go like that. But he went there, then he came back, not to a small league. Serie A is among the top 5 leagues in Europe. And to play for, he chose a team, he could have, I think, like maybe, he could have chosen a team, he could have gone to PSG back, or he could have gone to a team which would have maybe like challenge a title. Like he could have gone to maybe the Portuguese league and he could have joined Porto or Benfica or whatever. Like you could like it guarantees, but he went for the challenge. He went for the challenge and is Milan, and getting Milan to what there is now, I think, hands out, it's like brilliant. Like he made this statement like when Ronaldo moved to Juventus, he just made like that statement is very famous now. So he just told like this: if Ronaldo wanted a challenge, why the hell did he move to Juventus? Because Juventus keeps on winning the Scudetto almost every year. He should have gone to a mid-table team, and he should have took them to glory. That is a challenge, and he himself is doing that. He is back in like, and you can't ask him because he's not doing that, because he is doing that right now. He took Milan last season. They was deemed to be in 10th place or something. Everyone ruled them out, and he took them above Napoli. Napoli, which was a strong side, they took them above Napoli, and they finished in 6th. That too, I think, dramatic last day win or something that took them above. So I think he is a guy. Yeah, you can say he hasn't won a UCL. He hasn't won as much like the two goats have did. Messi and Ronaldo have.
But he still has 31 trophies. That's what Wikipedia tells me. So 31 trophies. I have it all in my notes here. That is, it's among the highest of any player active. Yeah. Definitely among the highest for any player active. I think Dani Alves is the highest one, but
yeah, Dani Alves 41 or something. I think so.
Yeah, so yeah, you were saying something before I rudely interrupted you.
No, the best part is that his best part of his career came after he was 32 or something. Like until then you didn't notice, because his best season came after he was 32 or something. His best season, like when he was at PSG or something, like he scored some 50 plus goals for the club in that season. So yeah, you can understand why he's saying. He just recently made a statement like he compares himself to Benjamin Button. If you guys don't know who is Benjamin Button, he is a character in a movie. In his movie, like he's a guy who ages in backwards. So he literally was born like a old person, and he becomes younger as he ages. So yeah, you can understand, because we've not seen a dip in form. Like after 30 you see people having a dip, like they're not at their best. Many players,
Look at
most of-
Messi now. I'm not saying he's
Yeah.
past his prime and all, but he's definitely fallen back.
Yeah.
He does dribble and all, but I don't know, like you can see that there is a dip. Go on.
So this is opposite. This guy just keeps on improving. Like you can't say like his last season, this season is better than last season. Same goes like this. It just keeps on increasing. Like it's a weird paradox or something.
And the thing is, like, let's talk about his playing style now.
Yeah.
If you want to see what a striker is, who has not changed his game much, like he adapts per the team and per the situation, but fundamentally his game has not changed. For a striker, for an active player in our generation, if you want to watch someone, look at Zlatan. From the day he started, he has been like an out and out striker, a proper finisher, and he's maintained that throughout. I don't know how many years he has been active. What, 15, 16, 17 years he's been active? What, 20? Like at the highest level, at least it's been close to 16, 17 years active. And that's by no small terms. Like, we cannot discount it or put it into words, his contribution to any team that he has gone to. It's been brilliant. And he's always like, people have relied on him being the striker, that person who finishes the chance that they are making for them. And till today, for whatever game he is playing, he does that. And that is brilliant.